Oh, man.
We have to wait seconds to have this global international thing. This is awful. How do people live like this? Oh, wait.
I don't know what's done.
Privilege.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure if Oscar Wilde had any access to Instagram, he would have been a total himbo. All right, now we're live.
Dylan, I found you something. Let's see if it's worth looking at. Hold on.
Also, that is slander to Oscar Wilde's not himbo energy, diva energy, queen of the divas.
True.
Anyhow, are we ready for the recap, ladies and germs?
Yep.
Roll that beautiful Roll20 footage.
So, last time on Pathfinder 2nd Edition Extinction Curse, Book 1, the indomitable party of Grask, the man of muscles, if not so much cognitive thinking, but great instincts, Nilikula and Dadanyu, Koloin, hyena extraordinaire, college student, technically cannibal, but oddly reasonable about it, Belfier and Chonky, two equally lackadaisical and lathy, elf and bear, ranger, shooter of things, actual himbo, and
himbo.
Manteio, our grunkle dwarf, gnome with a heart of gold. Unfortunately, that heart is also encased in a layer of greed, which is gold-plated, which is not as valuable, but looks nicer.
You and Straxus should chat.
Returning back to the Hermitage of Sacred Thunder, to where the party had soundly gotten their ass kicked, they came back prepared, prepped, buffed, as were the retainers, who still seemed to exert a kind of offness about them, in a way that none of the party could really say for certain. Some of them suspected artificial taint, some of them suspected madness, but until something concrete was found, it was all conjecture. Poor Chonky got thoroughly stabbed, but not without getting a couple of licks in and eating someone's face, as a bear is wont to do. The retainers, seeing that their numbers were not on their side, decided to bravely bar the door, to which Grass proceeded to roll ridiculously bad for like a shocking amount of time. Just
like 3 rounds.
3 rounds of that, ladies and gentlemen. After eventually breaking down the door and conveniently figuring out how the hell breaking works in 2nd edition, the party came to see a friendly welcoming party of a high concentrations of retainers within the main chamber. I believe that is everything. Also, there was a side door the whole time we just entirely ignored because we are idiots.
All right.
Well, I think we didn't really ignore it. We were fighting, and then they went in the front door, and then we were like, well, we're going to break down the front door.
It never occurred to us just to try the side door.
You know.
All right, so
I bear that mark of shame too, don't worry.
let's see here. Let's start with Belfier, who's the furthest away. How are you feeling right now with these monks who have barred the door against you guys?
I mean, I'm not on the map, so I don't know.
You are on the map.
We are not on the map.
We are not.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we're not on the map.
let's remedy that, first of all.
So I'm not even logged in.
Whoops.
Whoops.
There you go.
He's trying to toss me up.
Way to go, Fern.
Oh.
Couldn't even be in the game on time.
So we currently don't have the door down yet, right?
No, we do. We broke
You just broke it. It was the last thing that Grass did was to break the door.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was after the 5 consecutive ones he had, right?
Right.
Something like that. Oh.
No, it's terrible.
The aforementioned one.
I hope you guys applied the holy unguents this time.
Yeah, I'm about through my bourbon nog.
Bourbon nog, huh?
Yeah.
My God, that's a brilliant idea.
It's so good.
I know, right? I know to make some of that. Can I shoot
Shit,
this
I
guy?
gotta get eggnog. I'll be right back.
I thought we were doing the how are you feeling thing right now.
Yeah.
How are you
Oh.
feeling? Can I shoot him?
How are you feeling, Belfier?
Oh, I thought we were still fighting. We're in combat, so I'm feeling killerish.
Belfier feels killer-ish?
It's ish.
What?
Like murder elf.
It's like,
Or like
but her
They're
stab
messing with my chill, so you know what I mean. You gotta remedy that.
That's it, Dylan. We got to get him some fucking like documentation on those fucking elves, man. Like straight up, this is some like goddamn Lord of the Rings style elves bullshit.
Nilikula, how are you feeling? It looks like Grask has broken down the door.
This is a battle that will be fought with fang and claw and spell and blood. And she will win. Or at least taste good when she dies. Whatever happens first.
Grask, how are you?
That's about right for Grask.
Nice, use the sound effect.
Chirp, chirp.
That's how Grask actually thinks. It's just a series of sound effects that elicit emotion.
Just an out to lunch sign hung around his ear.
How about you, Manny? Grask has successfully broken down the door. How are you feeling?
Well, it's about time. Manteio is irate. Also feeling a little murdery, and really hoping that Grass just goes in and destroys everybody so Manny can loot to his tiny little gnome heart content.
I feel like you should have been a halfling.
I think we're all just sick and tired of this door, so we're kind of in a murdery mood.
Like that door is really like harshing my mellow right now.
Also, these retainers are not fucked around, so I think they have set the tone.
And Burn, how are you feeling?
Burn wants to get to the bottom of this. He's very interested in why they think that the townsfolk, these simple people, they're doing something so crazy to the land.
Mm.
So he wants to know. And also he wants to stay alive. This it's not looking very good for them, but that if they have any more doors, it's going to be a problem.
Factual. So, with that, Nilikula, the door has been broken, and it is your opportunity.
Yep, I'm gonna do something kind of ballsy.
Okay.
As we're gonna take one action to move.
Okay.
And let me see. This will be the most effective zone of hitting. As Nilikula will unhinge her jaw as you see it begin to writhe and bulge as she casts in a 30-foot burst cone Vomit Swarm.
So right before you do that, this one here has readied an action to throw his trident. And so he will do so. And let me get that guy going.
7 damage. Of course, I rolled a 1 and a 6 and not 2d8.
Better than a 1 and a 1.
That is true. That is true.
All right.
Oh, wait, I already had it figured in. I hadn't.
So he throws his.
That'll-
Oh,
Yeah, I'll hit.
okay.
Does that crit?
Yes.
Oh, does it?
Beat me by 10 or more. AC's 18, sweetie.
Oh.
But we will reflexively raise our shield to block.
Oh, okay, good.
It'll help a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna start the night with just murdering one of the PCs. Let's just do it.
So the critical damage. I rolled a 1 on the critical damage.
20 damage.
That is a 1.
Not dead. So 18 damage since I have Bark Suit
A1.
on. And
Yeah.
then the shield I think eats 3 of it.
Yep.
No.
18, 26.
Why is that a time? Why is it a 2d8 times 2?
Because a crit is double damage.
Yep.
Okay, that makes
That
sense.
certainly hurt.
So wait a
Also,
minute. Tridents do 2d8 damage flat?
They have a
No.
weapon buff.
Yeah, they have some sort of buff.
Okay.
Probably like
So
a
it's
magic
usually
weapon.
1d8.
I was about to say, because this game told me that my die couldn't get any larger than 1.
Also, I realized that I already had a macro in for the damage. Can we use that instead?
The 7 damage or the 9 damage.
No, that's the attack,
9?
which is
Oh.
superfluous since it's a cone.
Okay.
And it is a 30-foot cone, so it will hit these 3 boys.
Okay.
It is a basic save, which means if they make the save, they take half damage.
Okay, so 10 damage.
10 damage. If they don't save, 5 damage. If they do save, the DC is 17. I do not know why it says 12.
And that is reflex, correct?
Yep.
All right, so we'll go from top to bottom.
As again.
Does that hit the slurk too?
So
Yes,
what are you vomiting? What's a swarm?
Warrior wasps.
Oh!
That's awful.
All I can think of is like bee drills coming out of your mouth.
Warrior
Bunch of
wasps
little
are-
bee
They
drills.
sound like marching when they get angry. That's why they're called warrior wasps.
So the first one is flailing and knocking the swarm away from him, cursing up a storm. The slurk.
Sorry, slime boy, you're not on our side. This is do or die.
Anybody ever feel like you're playing like a WoW raid when you run in Amanda's combats?
Wait, what?
Yeah, kinda.
Time.
Right?
I
I'm
don't
just
know what you're
saying.
talking about.
Not a bad thing. Just is what it is.
The slurk.
Even fucking trash is elite.
To be fair, that's not Amanda. This AP is not hiding the fact it wants to murder us.
The slurk kind of crouches down as a swarm goes over it, and then it starts snapping things out of the air deliciously. The one at the bottom. I just had it. There you go.
Dies.
Nikki just looked me in the
Oh.
face and goes, "I feel like I've had that somewhere before."
And those are all my level 2 spells.
Yep. So the one at the bottom does the same as his peer, and shouts,
I'm a
"Lay,
little fuck stick.
lay the no law." All right. So you entered. You.
That's all me.
That's
2 action
all
spell.
you.
Of course,
Alrighty.
they rolled a 19 and a 16.
Did you
So,
get just a little
They take
gargoyle on
half
us?
damage.
Yeah, so just 5 damage to them.
So a couple of the wasps certainly were able to successfully get some stings off. Belfier, with the door broken down, you can see there is someone hiding in this corner. And you can also see towards the top, there's another one partially around the pillar, trying to swat away the wasp. And you can see that there is a slurk hungrily munching wasps out of the air. You know not what else is inside, but there is a trident sticking out of Nilikula's chest. Bless you.
Is
Sorry.
the slurk in there? Is that the one that was riding with us?
No, different slurk.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see towards the north. There's a slurk from outside that was still up there, and of course the slurk that you guys had is still chilling
Gotcha,
somewhere.
gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kill all the things.
Alright, I'm gonna move up a little bit so that I can see this guy better.
Okay.
Also, my shield is.
And then I'm going to use that's the wrong sheet. I'm gonna use Hunted Shot.
Okay. So this would be your second action. Two quick shots. You do see that he is holding up his shield.
This is you're still getting a +1 to attack and damage.
Yeah, let me go ahead and show which ones are shielded in case that would change anything.
You know what? I'm gonna put a thing on my token for when I am doing. Let's see here.
Is there a shield icon? Kind of.
E.
I wish this had like a search function.
Yeah, there's so many of them now.
Yeah, especially now that you have these like token packs here. I'll use this one to indicate the ones that still have their shields. Oh, I take it back. I don't think this one does have a shield. No, he does not. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because one of them ran in there like a baby back bitch.
I mean, not wrong though.
Okay, so your first arrow sails through and hits him solidly in the armpit, and he gives like, ah.
That's from my Hunter's Edge, so he takes an extra die.
All right. Your second attack clatters against the pillar harmlessly.
Okay.
I think my next level's gonna be in Ranger.
Go ahead and sling one more arrow recklessly, just in case it might hit him. You know.
Yeah, you end up hitting the outside of. You end up hitting like here, like the wind just takes the arrow and slams it against the side of the building.
Yeah.
Burn.
Burn out the jungle.
Alright. So Burn's first action is going to be
To talk in his native language, comrade.
That's true. You have got to inspire courage. You know, keep it going. So we keep the +1 going. Then we're going to. We might as well. We're going to daze.
I'm in too silly a mood.
Honestly, the Slurk might be the best bet. We've seen these guys' saves; they're pretty good.
That's true. I'll daze the slurk.
Alright.
I need a what was it? The DC 18 will save for this slurk.
All right. How does your day? What does your days look like?
My days is because I play the lute at the moment, and I'm doing my inspire courage. Well, my days is more of a discordant in the middle of it, but the notes go straight to the slurk, and just it's something the slurk just cannot stand.
Yep. So roll damage, since it's a basic save. So he'll either take some of it, all of it, or none of it, depending on how well he rolls.
Well, it does all the damage. But it could be. It's like
It's a basic will save.
Yeah.
3 damage.
All right, 3 damage. So you see this, you hear and see the slurk give a surprised croak, like a croak that's kind of like it's definitely not sure what has happened, what is going on. And
he said bad things to me.
And it kind of, lowers its head and is kind of shaking its head from side to side, making a low sound as though it's mentally struggling.
Then it's my turn. All three of my actions.
Hey there, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Hi, friend.
I'm ready to get stabbed twice.
Oh, so that's your turn, Burn?
This is me.
Oh, shiggity shook now.
Hello, comrades. Can I talk to you about the glories of communism?
So, this one goes around the pillar, taking the arrow out of its shoulder, and it is going to attack you with. He attacks you first with his trident, shouting, "All you have to do is leave."
That will miss. As Nilikula just swiftly kicks him in the jaw with her leg.
He blocks the kick with his trident, pulling back just in time not to take any damage. And then he, for his final action, thrust again. Die, Gnoll!
That will also miss, just by one, though. It's going to just a sweeping kick to the ribs.
And
Not
he
enough
blocks...
to hurt, just enough to win.
Alright.
Oh, that was lucky.
Manteio!
Oh, yes. Stand back, because I'm going to win it for us now.
Okay.
Okay, Grunkle, what do you got up your sleeve?
Yeah, Grandpa,
Oh.
what's going on?
Well, it worked last time. It's certainly going to work this time. Manteio is going to let's see, who can he see?
Everybody.
Yeah, he can. This guy on the northern edge, right? How do I ping? Is it Q?
No,
you just hold
your
it.
mouse down.
Yeah, yep, okay.
Oh, right there. Okay, yeah, that guy right there. Has he done anything yet?
This one at the top?
Yeah.
He has not, but Manny, I don't think you can see him, can you?
I mean, he's lighting up for me, but I think I'm looking through a wall to see him. I think it's just shading.
Yeah, I think it's just shading.
Okay, so but I can't see the
semantics, Amanda.
What?
Nothing. I'm in a rare form tonight.
I tell you, boy, howdy.
All right.
What about this guy right here?
You would have saw him move towards Nilikula, and you would have seen her struggling with a combatant to her side.
Okay, all right. Well, he's gonna cast charitable urge on that guy.
All right.
That and pizza.
The DC is 14, so it's just a will DC.
You do not see the reaction of the retainer as you do it, but you can almost feel when your spell meets some resistance. There's a release that doesn't happen when it fails.
Oh yeah, that's Manteio, basically a living release that doesn't happen. Yeah.
Just add your spellcasting modifier to that.
Because of Inspire Courage?
Also, again, I do not think it is calculating the DCs correctly.
Yeah, it may not be. Let me check my spell DC again.
Yeah, because
There's no way you have a 14.
No, my spell DC is 19. I'm sorry.
Okay, then that's a failure.
Okay, yeah, that would be a failure.
There you go.
Okay.
And
So,
just
thanks for that. I don't know why it's not adding in the extra 5 for my proficiency.
I
That's
can't
weird.
figure it out either.
You have to switch the thing.
Do I have to go in there and adjust it in my character sheet?
Let me.
Probably.
You might have
That's okay. I can fiddle with it when it's not my turn. That's fine.
Key proficiency.
Yeah, feel free to chat about it in Discord to work it out or whatever.
Yeah, no worries. So, Manteio looks around the corner there, kind of sees just right next to Nilikula, this guy that just kind of tried to stab her a couple of times with the trident, and he locks eyes with the guy, and kind of makes a motion a little bit, and you see a very thin sliver of almost an ethereal kind of clearish shimmer go from his hands to the guy. And he just very loudly, in a showmanship sort of way, starts talking to the guy. Come, friend, look ahead of you, look beside you, look around you. Can't you see that we're all only fighting over such simple and ridiculous things, when a little bit of charity could go a little bit further? Couldn't you be the one who stands up, shows the courage, and offers a little charity as a peaceful gesture?
All right. Did you choose what item he wants to give?
No, he has to choose what item he gives. It's up to him.
I
Okay.
will not say no to his shield.
But he has to give it to the nearest creature, and it's your choice whether it's Grask or Nilikula.
Or the guy behind him.
Oh, yeah.
True enough. Speaking of the guy behind him,
It's not his turn yet. Is that all you're doing, Manny?
Man, I already have my shield up.
yeah.
Um,
that's all you
I
can do.
yeah, I can't reach Nilikula with any of my spells. I don't think.
Listen, if I die, Amanda knows I'll come back as something infinitely worse.
I added a shield marker to you so I don't forget that you have a shield.
Marker.
Yep, so raising your shield, that is a +4 circumstance bonus on your AC.
Nice.
Super nice.
Okay, yeah, and that's all Manny's going to do for right now. Do you want me to roll a 1d4 to see what the guy drops, or are you just gonna run it?
Oh, I'm gonna run it.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, that's all he's got.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's only for tower shields.
All right. So this retainer here does a similar approach, and is it now flanking Nilikula?
Is that the fellow who threw his trident at her?
Oh shit. Yeah, it is a guy that threw the trident.
If you want to get into melee, let's fucking go. Your fist versus my teeth. Let's see who wins.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'll do.
Stop yawning.
Really cool. Let's see the man is unarmed. Yeah. Why don't you come and take my club? I do not need it. I just laugh, showing off her teeth.
He goes into this room instead. It is now the turn of the Slurk, who is unfortunately dazed and is stunned for the 1 round.
Nice.
Poor thing's drooling more than normal.
More than normal.
Who's a little bitch?
Hey, don't be mean to the Slurk. He's just an animal. He's just doing his thing.
All right, pinning in the intruders. A man who looks as though he has more authority, certainly in some ways better armor, or finer armor, looks better, is going to come around and face you, Nilikula, and attack you with his spear. So the first one.
Oh, that'll miss.
All right. So he stabs into you, but at this point you've gotten pretty comfortable with avoiding tridents, and it. You're not wearing any armor, are you?
No, yes, and she also has bark skin right now. There's a thick coat of moss, kind of like a sloth.
All right. It just scoots off of your
She said scope.
scope. Scoots off of your moss covered skin. So he stabs.
Is that like eating or scooting?
Yeet! So what does the fatal D10 mean?
One
Yeah,
sec.
what is fatal? I don't.
I'm on. Ah, it increases the damage size.
When?
So the crits are D10 instead of D8.
Yep.
Oh, that is a thing. All right, so
Oh, it just adds an additional D10, so it'd be 3d8. So another d8 under that 16.
On a critical hit, the weapon's damage die increases to that die size instead of the normal here in Roll20.
Yep.
What?
so
Mhm.
it's 2d10 plus an additional 1d8 or 1d10.
No, it's just
All of us D10.
Okay, so it's 3d10 times 2.
Wait.
no.
No.
Oh,
it'd be-
he's-
On a critical hit, the weapon's die increases to the D10.
Okay.
All right. And the weapon adds an additional die of the listed size. So it's roll a D10 and roll an additional D10 for the critical damage.
Okay.
Thank
What-
you. I finally have somebody who can help